Hey, welcome back to another video. I bought this 2023 Lexus RX, whoops. So I bought this 2023 Lexus GX 460 and it was the luxury trim, but it does not have a hitch on the back. It's got the spot for the hitch, it's got the wiring for the hitch, but the hitch is an add-on. So I ordered the hitch that comes with this. The box did not do so well, as you can see. It sort of pushed through the box. And the inside box that's held all the parts fell apart. So they sent me a new box in the mail. They said this happens, but you definitely need these parts. And more than anything, you need these spacers here, really thick spacers. You cannot install this hitch without all the parts. I've been waiting to do this project because my GX was in the shop for that KDSS issue. I've got other videos on my Powerfly 4 e-mountain bike. I decided I would like to run this on a bike carrier instead of putting it in the back of my car, and every time getting whatever mud I went through is now in the back of the car, which I've been doing that for many years. But now that I have a car with a hitch on it, I'm going to try out putting my bike on one of those hitch carrier things, particularly one made for electric bikes, which are a bit heavier than normal bikes. But first thing we got to do is actually install this hitch. And this thing is pretty heavy. I'd say this weighs 100 pounds. Looking at the instructions, there was one version before 2014, and then this version is the newer version. By newer, it's the same thing for the last 9 years. You can see it was issued April of 2015. So the steps are actually pretty involved, from taking apart various things. There's a lot of time spent on talking about this wiring harness here, where they want, apparently it's designed inside of this here. You pull that back, this sheathing, there's extra wire which allows you to stretch the wires out and then connect it into this new mounting bracket to pull this forward. So let's get started. Okay, this piece has to come off, this cover. First thing you need to do is remove the clip from here, the other clip right here. You have to sort of separate this out in order to loosen it, but this was very tight. Not sure why. Once that's done, this cover here can come off. Like that. Gosh, these were really tight in there. Ah, so much dirt, man. So if you squeeze these two ends, test your grip strength. Okay, it doesn't go like that. So it's got to go like this. Okay, it's a little complicated what I ended up doing here. I put the hitch on my jack, lifted it up, and then held the sides with jack stands. And then started finger tightening. So you can see where I'm aligning the screws here. It's pretty difficult to do by yourself, I would say. Not impossible. So this, lifting up. Just got to get it started is all. Okay, now for the two long ones. These other two. Thankfully, I left enough room in here to slide these back, just enough, apparently. I just need to tighten up those. So I have to use a wrench because I don't have the hanger, the muffler hanger removal tool to properly move this muffler out of the way. But that's okay. All right, just to show you how I'm getting this bolt here, I'm going quite an awkward angle here. But I am getting it, slowly but surely. I can only do like a quarter turn. For this. This will go on like this, and then this. I think it goes like this. Pretty sure it's supposed to go like this. Yeah, this is definitely the right way. Okay, so for these big ones, it's 65 pounds. It's not too big. Okay, it's those. Okay. Golly. I broke a sweat doing that. Okay, this is looking good. Oh, this is looking good. Okay, these are annoying, these little push things. But you can see, once you put that cover on, it just sort of sits on the bolt, which is okay, I suppose. All right, now, the only thing left to do is plug this stuff up here. It's just, I don't have any electrical tape, so I think I need to go to the store, grab some electrical tape. I'll be right back. Okay, so that's the hitch install. That wasn't so bad. I would rate this like a 2 out of 5 if you are doing it with someone. I would rate it probably a 3 out of 5 if you're doing it by yourself. But the problem is it's just very time consuming because it's very heavy and you have to move everything very slowly. So even if you had another person, it would go a little bit faster, but just, you know, putting in bolts. I mean, if I had a lift, it would be the best. If I could just lift this up. But even then, the hitch is very heavy, and so to put it up in, I ended up using my own jack to jack it up, and then I used the jack stands to kind of steady it so that it didn't like try to tip over. Because if it's tried to tip, it would definitely fall off the jack. But with the jack, I was able to pop it up with the jack stands on the side and then finger tightening each of the bolts. Yeah, it wasn't so bad, but it was time consuming. It probably took me 3 hours. This is a bike rack I picked up from Hollywood Racks, designed for e-bikes. Very sturdy, and I like it a lot. So I picked up that hitch for around $200 on Facebook Marketplace. I think that it retails for around $600 or so for that model. It'll do 2 bikes, but since I'm just a lone rider now, took all the extras off. The hitch is definitely overkill for this purpose. Just knowing that I could haul anything, I'm ready when that day comes. I hope this video is helpful for y'all, and if so, leave a like, and I will catch you next time.